we admire the bun? Can we? It's so cute, isn't it? Look at it. Yeah, little tiny curls. Appreciate Curl Post. This is what it is. Hey guys, welcome to my next YouTube video. Today we will be talking about my talk show on YouTube and Instagram, Aspire to Inspire. Make sure you guys go follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel to watch literally, wow, over exactly 49 interviews from industry professionals. That's insane. Like, I'm one step closer to 50, and I literally started like a year ago. That's insane. And today I'm going to be answering a lot of questions people ask me about Aspire to Inspire. Questions like how I got started, how was I able to get guests, what platform do I use? Because I have a lot of like podcasts to reach out and kind of just be like, hey, like, I love what you do, would love some tidbits or had like anything to share. And me, I was very humbled to hear from people who like legit podcasters who are like, yeah, like, I really love what you do, keep going. And that's always been a common factor with Aspire to Inspire. And just a lot of the viewership are like, keep going, and it's so inspiring. And I love being able to aspire to inspire other people. As cheesy as the title is, I love it. And I'm just going to be sharing with you guys how I got my talk show up and running and how it's been going since. So let's get into it.
Audio MG.
So the very first question I always get is like, how did you get started? And literally, oh man, I started in the middle of the pandemic, so it was 2020. And little do you guys know, I started with IG Lives. If you was with me since the beginning, I started with IG Lives. And it was very, very cool. I got the idea through the help of my mom and God, and she really believed in me so much that I'm able to create something as, I think it's huge. In my brain, I think this could be like the next talk show on TV, because that's like who I am. I'm a dreamer, I'm a thinker. And she kind of gave me assistance with like what it can be called and what can it be geared to. And I literally just had to put art ideas and just catapult it and literally just do it, because that's all you really have to do when thoughts, and you write it down, and they become a goal, and you have to obtain the goal. And that's something that I'm grateful for, to have a support system like my mom, to have believed in me so much, because I thought, to be honest, we were both crazy. I was like, who wants me to interview them? Like, to be honest, like, anybody know who I am? But little did I know, I'll be interviewing industry professionals. I've interviewed 2 Emmy-nominated actresses. I've interviewed people from Netflix originals, Disney Channel, All American, CW, HBO. It's all over the place, and I don't like to limit the possibilities of where that can go. So I'm blessed and grateful to have started in 2020. And technically the summer of 2020 was when I started the IG Lives. And then that's when I knew, like, yeah, this can be something pretty big. And I'm glad I never quit. With all the guests that I've been able to have, it came out of a heart of really wanting to know, how do they get to where they are? Like, I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to not get the audition that you wanted, and then still having to wake up the next day and say that you're doing what you love. Like, I understand what that's like. So being able to hear from, oh man, I still remember my first 3 or 4 guests. It may be out of order, but Christopher Emmanuel, Jalen Emil Hall, All American. Chris Emmanuel is from Black Lightning. He's doing tremendous things. Daisha Nelson, and I'm missing a third one, Ajani Carr. And it was just awesome to have those first 4 as my first lineup for Aspire to Inspire. Shout out to y'all. Peace and blessings to y'all. Y'all made my dream of being a talk show host come true. So I want to make sure I shout them out and make them feel, what I feel, which is a tremendous amount of gratitude. So being able to interview those 4s, like I stated before, it was just like, all right, I can go bigger, I can go better, I can go bigger. With that mindset of wanting to go bigger and better, I had to revamp Aspire to Inspire. So I kind of took a break from IG Lives and transitioned over to using a legit platform for interviewing people, streaming, high-tech type of thing called StreamYard, which is beautiful if you want to do podcasts, talk shows. I crack myself up sometimes. Host talk shows, just any type of platform where you want to gear it to an interview aspect. I definitely advise you guys to use StreamYard. It's like a high-tech and more fun version of Zoom, which I had a lot of fun creating and decorating the background that you guys see whenever I post, and creating that on Canva, and literally starting from scratch all the way up, and even having their little, my guest names and their Instagram handles so you guys can go and follow them, things like that, the little ticker that goes on the bottom. I have fun being that creative and doing those type of creative things. So it's definitely, I wanted to bring it up to a next level. And I think with doing so, the professionalism shows. You guys, I'm very, very hard on myself, especially when it comes to things looking creative and right. That's the OCD in me. That's who I am. And being able to hear from my guest and they say, oh my God, this is so professional. You carry yourself so well. It's it's the sweetest sound in the world to me, because when you're putting your heart into something and you're doing the work and being of service to people and sharing their stories with others, it's like a pat on the back, if I were to say that. Another question that I get a lot is, how in the world do I get my guest? And literally, this is not to sound entitled, this is not to sound bougie, but I just DM. It's crazy what an Instagram DM can do, or even an email can do, because I think it's so important to when you're asking someone to be a guest on your talk show, it's very important to not come from a heart of just being like, oh my God, I just want you to make me look good. No, I wanted to come from a heart of, listen, I admire what you do. I've seen you. I think you're a phenomenal actor and actress, and I really, truly blessed and grateful to even get a response in you wanting to be a part of this platform. But I'm very excited to see what the future holds for you. Wish you nothing but success, and just please email me back or DM me back if you're interested in doing so. So with reaching out to guests and using StreamYard as my go-to interview platform, literally, I don't say all this to brag. I don't say all this to make anyone feel less than. I just wanted to share how Aspire to Inspire's virtual interview platform with industry professionals has been able to push me in a way that I never thought I was capable of doing. If you were to told me that I would interview actors and literally people where I desire to be in my life, I would look at you sideways. I honestly would, because it's amazing to see what trusting yourself and trusting God can do. I can only wish and pray for the best with this platform and cross my fingers that it'll get picked up, or I'll do the efforts in making sure more people see what's being done here. And as always, God always makes his way through during my interviews. The inspiration, the words of advice, the gems, the nuggets, the good stuff. It's information that you can't get everywhere. You know, people sharing their experience and their trials and their tribulations. It's something to take pride in, something to be ecstatic about, and something to let you know that it's possible, you're capable. And you know, being the host, they're pouring so much into me that I'm hoping by sharing Aspire to Inspire, it's pouring into others. You know, people may see and view it as, you know, just interviewing actors, but I see it as literally up and coming Emmy nominated actors and actresses, people who are going to win Oscars in 20 to 15 years, or even lower than that, 5 to 10 years, the next year. It's so possible because when you're surrounding yourself with greatness, it's like kinetic energy. It's like energy being bounced off from one thing to the next, and it's being exchanged, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I'm sharing all this with you guys because it's something near and dear to my heart. I love what I do, and it's something that I really do believe God is going to transform people's lives with, and I see a lot of good stuff happening with it, and I'm so excited and blessed to hear from you guys, questions that you guys had for me about Aspire to Inspire. And definitely, like I said before, make sure you guys go subscribe. I am always looking for people to interview. I do referrals sometimes too. People are kind enough to refer me to other people, which is, I also take pride in. But definitely, I want you guys to watch these interviews because these are people who are everyday people like us. They go through life the same way we do. They're no different than we are, only because of a status I don't even believe that's a thing. I think all people are people, no matter what status of life you're in or what hierarchy of life or fame you are. But it's a beautiful thing, and I only wish for the best. And guys, thank you so much for watching this video of how I got started with my talk show, how I got my guest, how I desire to grow this platform into something bigger and better. And thank you guys for sticking with me through this journey of Aspire to Inspire. It's only been a year and a half, almost 2 years. So I'm really advocating and pushing for more, especially in season 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to do so. And more content will be coming to you guys soon. Until then, bye.